Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Where are we? That's what you're curious to know. Well, Midtown to Uptown Peyia is where we are, and we're going to drop down to Midtown and see what's going on with some of the roadworks, and hopefully wiggle and waggle our way down to Lower Peyia. So, if your name is David Potter, yep, and there's an Angela in your life, this could be that special video for you. And of course, if your name is Lady Rachel and there's a Lord Rob in your life, and of course there's a couple of superstars as well, Viscount Bradley and Princess Maya, guess what? We're hunting in and around Peyia to see what's going on with all of the roadworks, and some of them are finished and some of them are not, and they are scurrying up and down the main boulevard, and we're going to go and see how far we can get before we have to turn around. Anyway, this is Midtown Peyia Village. That's the big church coming up, and of course just behind the big church is the Paphos Uptown Peyia supermarket. It doesn't look that big, but I promise you it is when you walk in. It's like an TARDIS. And from Paphos we are 15 kilometers, by the way, so if you are thinking about residing in Peyia and wondering how far is Paphos, 15 kilometers. And on the way you've got a brand new coffee shop, Marika. There you go, pop in there and get yourself a hot latte or two. There's a few things for sure in Paphos, by the way. Look at that. The sky, it's looking blue. The sea, oh my goodness, that's looking blue. Mr. Ball, he's dressed head to toe in blue. That must mean one thing: all that is missing is you. Get yourself on a big bird or a canoe. Start paddling like crazy. Paphos Cyprus, Marika and me, we're waiting especially for you. That's Peggy's, by the way. It's closed at the moment because, of course, well, the roads are, how do we say it, a bit big-diggered, shall we say. That's what's going on. Let's get back en route. I just wanted to show you that is Peggy's Cafe, Garden and Deli. And of course, when it reopens, once all the roadworks are done, it's a great place to go and hang out. And when you're sitting in the back garden, by the way, it really is as if you're on, well, another little planet, because nobody can see you and you are sitting in a little tropical garden while you sup on your tea and have your bite of your cake. Now we're in the rear streets of Paphos in Peyia, shall we say. Now, if you do like what you see, hit the like, click that, subscribe. Don't forget to keep coming back for a little bit more of my complete and utter madness as I take you on my little jaunts in and around today Peyia, and of course all over Paphos. And of course, if there is somewhere that you'd like us to go, drop it into the comments, and you never know, that little video may be coming very soon, especially for you. By hitting the thumbs up, the like button as they call it, and of course subscribing to the channel doesn't cost you a single penny, by the way. It just tells YouTube that you like what you're seeing, and perhaps they should recommend the little channel known as Marika and me to more like-minded people like yourselves. But if you would like to make a contribution to keep us afloat, to pop some benzene in the tank, or perhaps to keep us liquefied with a hot latte or two, want to go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. It is totally safe and it is totally secure, and that is where you can gift us that virtual coffee or two. Google these magic words, Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and me, up will come our landing page. Gives you an opportunity to read a little bit more about us, and of course you can choose to read one or two of the comments, and then you can gift us that virtual coffee or two. And we thank you from the bottom of our two hearts. You can also join us as a superstar member via the Buy Me a Coffee platform at only €10 a month. That's all it costs to get yourself a special title, to get yourself now a little bit closer to Marika and me, and of course special birthday and anniversary shout outs, and shout outs whenever I feel like it, like if your name is Lady Heather and there's a Sir Steve in your life and you're getting ready to come to Paphos. It's not far away this summer, I can promise you that. If your name's Lady Jessica, and of course there's a Sir Simon in your life, the Nantwich crew, Princess Megan, and of course Gangster Max, we're missing you like crazy and looking forward to seeing you all over again. Paphos, Peyia in particular, and unfortunately we couldn't get down the main boulevard, but I got a feeling down here we may be able to go about halfway up. So some people who are familiar with the area will understand what's going on. It's like if your name is Sir David Potter and of course Lady Angela is in your life. You're going to understand this little route in a second. But there's diversions galore in Peyia, because if you are not familiar with what's going on, they are digging up the main road and doing all sorts of infrastructure and parking and all these kind of things. And it's been going on for a long time. And to be honest, if you're a Peyia-ite, it's a little bit annoying. And if you're someone who comes to Peyia 2 or 3 times every single day, it's, yeah, a little bit annoying, because you can't get to where you want to go. Well, some days you can, and the next day you can't. And that's the annoying bit, you see. There we are. You learn a route, and then they go and change it and dig it all up. Anyway, rant over. Very quiet along this road, so one would assume that probably we can't get through. Well, let's see how far we can get up, so that all the superstars who are curious to know what's going on in the area of Peyia can feast their eyes and they can digest. David Potter's getting excited, Lady Angela's getting excited, Emma's getting excited, Rob's getting excited, Paul and Mo, they're getting excited in downtown Bristol. Lots of people getting very, very excited. Sam and Mark Coleman, they're getting excited. Can we sneak through here, do you think? Let's go and have a look. It says road closed, but that doesn't stop us, does it? We're in Cyprus. Things like roads being closed and one-way street systems doesn't bother us. No, no, no. We just keep going. Let's keep going, because it's obviously open for residents, isn't it? That's Sabbath's Grill, by the way. And you know what? If you're coming to Peyia for a meal, that's a great place to go, with fair prices and very, very good service. And I think it's on a Thursday or a Friday night, there's dancing. So if you want a bit of a meal and a drink and a dance, that could be that special, special place for you to go. Let's keep going, shall we? Yeah, we're in a sort of semi-ish all-wheel drive, so in theory we should be all right. Drop in the comments, what car do you think Mr. Paul is in at the moment? I've owned it for quite a while and I can't sell it, so I'm sorry to keep driving it. Look at that, block paving going down. So if you want a bit of block paving done, not a lot of work going on there, is there? And that's the problem, isn't it? You know, you drive around, you see all these roadworks going on, but you don't see anybody doing any work. And that's why it's taking so long. Anyway, they are working hard, don't get me wrong. And of course it is hot and difficult, but they are working. Well, so they say. Slowly but surely, it will get done. The rumour has it that the roadworks on this particular section of the project that's going on in Peyia will be finished by May. So fingers crossed that it is, shall we say. Let's hope so. And the same in downtown Coral Bay, if you're curious to know about Coral Bay. The Coral Bay Strip, we've been told, for the 1st of May will be completed. Now I know 1st of May doesn't seem that far away, because where are we? We're in the first week of February, so we've got pretty much all of February, then we got March, and then we got April. So 2.5-ish months. A lot can happen in 2.5 months, or let's hope so anyway. Let's go down this way and then see if we can work our way through to the other side and see just how far we can get up, so that the guys who like to know what's going on in Peyia get to see what's going on. Now apparently they're going to diverge down here, which from my memory was a dirt track, but there we go. This is downtown Paphos. You never know, they may have chucked a bit of the black stuff down, especially for us. New villas, there we are. I've not been down here for a while, and they built some new villas. See, everywhere you look, they're building, building, building. So if you want a brand new villa in one of the back streets of Peyia, there you go. That could be that special, special villa for you. And they've opened this part of the road up. Excellent. So there's new getaway routes for the burglars when they are robbing you and getting chased by the boys and girls in blue in downtown Peyia. And we're at the rear end of that one, aren't we? But they've got that road closed over there, and that road seems to be closed over there. Confusing, isn't it? Very, very confusing when you are in downtown Peyia. See, there's a chain across there, so you can't cut through there. So we're going to go this way. There we are. Right. Now we know exactly where we are. And hopefully we will be able to work our way up. Well, it's telling us to go that way. So we are to the rear of the Britannia kiosk, by the way. That's the Britannia kiosk there on the right-hand side. Great place if you want a morning newspaper and pretty much anything else you can think of. and this part of the road seems to be open. So let's go up it as far as we can, turn round, and then come back down as far as we can. And as we can see, there's one or two men working. There we go. The Electricity Authority of Cyprus are about. There was a man knocking some nails into some shuttering. We've got Nick's Tyres coming up yonder. Further up is the Peyia Police Station. If you want to have a word with the boys and girls in blue, that's where you go. Although I wouldn't advise it. Normally they'll lock you in a cell and knock 7 bells out of you, especially if you're a foreigner. Hope you're joking. So let's have a look what's going on. Peyia Police Station, and the Golden Rose Flower Shop is being advertised up here. So if your name's Sir Neil, if you follow the directions, you'll be able to pop up and get a very, very nice bouquet for Lady Ali when you come to Paphos. What's going on now? Lots of chaos, lots of people turning around because they understand that this is gridlock, and this gentleman's got no concern for anybody else. There we go. There we are. He's on one of those Peugeot things. Terrible. How far can we get? Let's have a look. I don't think we're going to get much further than just up there where that digger is, because that digger is doing some big diggering. There we go. Peyia Police Station. There's the big digger in. So that's it, gridlock. Can't go any further. Let's turn round and let's head down and see how far we can get. But as we can see, they've put in some nice new pavements, haven't they? There's a man stopping to have a quick cigarette. And you can't blame him, can you? If you're a smoker, that is. We're now doing a 12-point turn somewhere in Peyia. And it's gridlock. An absolute disaster, isn't it? If you lived around here, imagine living here at the moment. It must be absolutely terrible. And how do you keep your car clean, Lady Ali? That's what I want to know. It must be a disaster living in Peyia, or it must be very, very good for the car washes, because they must be popping down there and crossing the gentleman's palms with 10 or 12 euros every couple of days. Anyway, if you're curious to know what the temperature is in downtown Peyia, it's actually getting quite hot. The sun is glistening up in the sky, and the temperature today is predicted to be about 20 degrees. Now that's not bad, is it, for what, the end of the first week of February? That's what I would say. It's not bad at all. So if you're about to get on a big bird or a canoe, start paddling like crazy, Paphos Cyprus could be that special, special place for you. Now, let's start our ascent down towards the main road at the bottom. We're heading down towards Coral Bay, if you understand me, if you don't know exactly where you are. Peyia Football Stadium is going to come up on the left-hand side. I tell you what, it's a mess. It's a shambles at the moment, but if you look carefully, all the new pavements, they're a vast improvement. And of course, once the final coat of the black stuff goes on top of this road, it'll be a huge, huge improvement. There's no doubt about that. Peyia had been neglected for quite a while, shall we say. And now it's going to be brought laughing into the 23rd century. And there's a nice little parking area there, so if you want to go into the front entrance of the Britannia kiosk, or perhaps into the brewery bar. What else have we got here? We've got Heidi's, and she does your nails and your lashes, so I'll pop in there a bit later. You've got the Indian Ocean, you've got a property management company, and on top of that, you can also do a bit of booking. Let's go that way, shall we? There we are. Totally illegal, but well, we're in Cyprus, aren't we? Do whatever we want. There you go. See? Innovative driving, should we call it. Papa Antonio Bakery. Again, a new car parking area. Another hair salon. Pharmacy. Peyia Health Centre. A property seller. And then that's the Harris Bar there. And they've got their own swimming pool as well. If you pop in there for breakfast, you can go for a dip in their pool afterwards. But again, see? Huge improvement on what it was, for those of you who know what it was like. Chinatown, that's it. Peyia Insurance is there, and they're doing a bit of the black stuff down there. Look at that, see? Look at that. The Blow Knox is there, and they are doing the black stuff. Wonderful. So fresh tarmac going on down there. So one would assume that that part of the road must be coming very, very close to its completion. Come on in your BMW. It's not that bad a dip. It's supposed to be a four-wheel drive car. So come on. Ouch. It was quite a bad dip. Anyway, I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe. Don't forget to keep coming back for a little bit more of my complete and utter madness. And don't forget to go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. That's where you can say a big thank you to Marika and me by gifting us a virtual coffee or two. Thanks for watching. I'll leave the camera to fizzle out for a little bit longer as we head in the direction of the blue Mediterranean Sea. Look at that for a view. Wow, absolutely spectacular over the rooftops and the treetops down into the blue Mediterranean Sea that is licking and lapping the coastline in downtown Coral Bay. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again very soon indeed.